Barbie y Ken están viviendo el mejor momento de sus vidas en el colorido y al parecer mundo perfecto de Barbieland. Pero se les presenta la oportunidad de visitar el mundo real y se dan cuenta de las verdaderas alegrías y de los verdaderos peligros que representa vivir entre humanos.
¿Por qué me miran esos hombres?
Sí, a mí también me están mirando.
Nosotros tuvimos la oportunidad de platicar con Margot Robbie, América Ferrera y Ryan Gosling, 3 de los protagonistas de esta imperdible película. Yo soy Dulce Vargas y estás viendo Warner Play Cinema. Disfruta la entrevista.
So, what was the first thing that come to your mind that when they first told you that you were going to be Barbie and Ken?
Well, I was on board with the project before the script was written as a producer, and so the very first conversation with Greta, because Greta was always my dream person to write and direct this film, I said, you don't have to cast me, please don't feel obliged to put me in this as an actor. I really want to produce this, but I don't have to act in it. And she said, no, I want to write this for you. So I was very touched. She wrote my name into the script. I was Barbie Margot, and she wrote Ryan's name into the script because he was the only choice for Ken. Yeah.
What about you, Ryan?
Am I gonna have to shave my legs for this?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's really tough. I didn't know you.
When I learned about the Barbie movie, I also simultaneously learned that it was Greta writing and directing, writing along with Noah Baumbach, and that it was Margot producing and starring as Barbie. And it was their involvement that really made it interesting for me, because I just knew that they would have a perspective and that it would be all of the things that Greta brings to her work, which is humor and wit and intelligence and thoughtfulness and really have something to say, you know, and also be fun and bright and exciting.
So, Ryan, you have like this ability to learn new skills for your movies, like when you learn how to build furniture for The Notebook and how to play the piano for La La Land.
Furniture?
Not all furniture,
But
but some furniture.
That's so dreamy.
Built.
I
didn't know that.
So that's so cool. So, did you learn something new for this movie?
Well, I didn't learn how to rollerblade, which I should have. I thought for some reason I didn't anticipate hills.
He was wonderful in the rollerblades.
But Margot's amazing at everything. She's an incredible skater, so I
can't build
just
a
held
house
on
like
to
Noah
her.
from The Notebook, and I can't play the piano like you do in La La Land.
Yeah. And what about you? Did you learn something new?
I am trying to think of a new skill. I already knew how to rollerblade from because I did an ice skating movie, but Ryan has to showcase more talents in this film. He plays the guitar, he dances and sings and is extremely funny, and I didn't have to do.
I have to wear sunglasses.
You have to wear sunglasses.
I have to wear faux minks.
Faux mink coat. Yeah, so I think Ryan had it more tough, and he had to shave his legs, you know.
Yeah. That's really tough. So, how was this process of being able to represent?
Just for the record, I also shaved my legs for this. I was going to clarify.
Yeah, you don't get enough credit for that.
I really don't.
Did you learn something from your character?
Yeah, I think that the journey my character goes on is one where she has to give herself the permission to be all of the things that she is and to not hide away the parts of her that she thinks aren't going to be met with acceptance in the world. So I think it's that self-acceptance, it's that deeper level of really living fully into who you are uniquely, and that being enough. And I think that's, for me, a message that I have to learn over and over and over again and remember constantly.
How was this process of represent the diversity of all the existing Barbies in the movie?
Well, I think the most important evolution in the Mattel brand has happened in 2016, where they made every doll be called Barbie and every Ken be called Ken. And I don't think we could have made this movie if they hadn't made that change. So it meant that our Barbie land could reflect the real world, in that everyone you see in Barbie land is either a Barbie or a Ken. We are all one multiplicity, one collective.
And I want to ask you, I mean, this is like a really personal question, but did you remember, or do you remember any act of love that a family member or a friend made to you that completely changed your life?
Yeah, I mean, there are so many. I feel so lucky in that way that like I have what I have in large part due to relationships and people who saw in me what I saw in me and who loved me in spite of my flaws. And you know, I think a lot about the grown-ups who weren't my family members, who like went out of their way to encourage me or to say like, I see you and I see this thing in you. And a lot of them were teachers and a lot of them were my friends' parents. And, you know, I think it's a beautiful thing when people who are not bound to love you, you know, extend that generosity. And sometimes it is enough, all you need to keep going, you know, and to keep believing in yourself.
That's so sweet. Yeah. So I think we all have a moment like when we need to decide beside Birkenstock and high heel. Do you have any moment like that?
I mean, sometimes I don't have the choice. I mean, I guess I always have the choice. Yeah. I often will choose the high heel in moments of like, I want to like feel the high heel kind of way. But like in my personal life, I will always choose the Birkenstock. I will always choose the flats. And sometimes even in the glamorous moments, I'll choose the flats over the heels.
And do you have any fun fact about the film or your character?
I have so many fun facts about the film. Something people might not notice is there's this scene where Ruth Handler, who created Barbie, and the Barbie I play meet. And when she hands me a cup of tea, Greta wanted us to do like the Sistine Chapel, the hand touch, the way like, you know, God and Jesus, like the creator and the created have that. It was mirroring that. A lot of biblical references from Greta that people might not pick up on, but there's things like that where I'm like, yeah, a lot of Wizard of Oz references, a lot of movie references, but yeah, the hand touch thing was really cool and beautiful because she was the creator.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
De verdad que es una película imperdible y si les doy sincera, yo ya no puedo esperar más para verla. Lo bueno es que ya casi acaba la espera porque se estrena el 20 de julio en cines.
Elijo la primera, el tacón. Deberías querer saber. ¿Estamos? Otra vez.
Así que déjanos en los comentarios qué esperas acerca de esta película porque te vamos a estar leyendo. No olvides dejar tu like, suscribirte y seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales. Yo soy Dulce Vargas y esto es Warner Play Cinema.